I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, we ain't really fucking with ya. I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, fam been riding with us. I'm just gonna be honest.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
What's good, y'all?
Yay. As y'all can see, this is episode 109, April Fools. And you definitely gonna understand why we call this episode April Fools, because there are a few fools we need to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
And they are representing April Fools like none other.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Happy New Year, brother.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Well, oh, my goodness. Man, this man.
For those that know.
Happy New Year. This guy. Entro's the name. DC's the town. Rapid GAT. Line them up, gun them down.
Hey.
Yay. And y'all know who's right here beside me. The co-host, the one, the only, the Regal. Tone T. Go ahead and give him that exclusive business card, man.
You already know.
Get the BC, man.
TikTok 33 Regal.
One.
The Culture Critic. Instagram Regal Tone T DMVBL _ podcast. YouTube Regal Tone T. X Twitter Regal Tone T.
Man.
And next one, Eternal Bay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exclusive. You know what I'm saying? And most likely, we're going to get on to that later on as y'all roll with us. We're going to be on a roller coaster ride right now. You know what I'm saying? We're not on the ride of fools. We on the ride of greatness. You feel me? So this is episode 109.
Yes,
you know, before we lock in, because as y'all probably don't know, behind the scenes there is a lot of city news that's getting spreaded like a goddamn wildfire, unfortunately. God. But before I could get there, something was ringing in my ear.
What's that?
And people was talking about it. Apparently last week, on my neck of the woods where I work at, over at Pentagon City, there were a few acts of violence that happened inside the mall. There was over 7 group fights.
Yeah.
A couple of security have got harmed and hurt for trying to do the right thing because of youngins creating these group fights. I seen the clips and I seen the footage. Listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all what's about to happen. And VA, they not gonna play. They about to tighten the fuck up for real. It's about to get real around here. I already heard the stuff they plan on working on. Anybody who's at a certain age, if you're 18 and younger, you gonna have to start coming in with a chaperone. Now y'all about to get babysit. And then it may take furthers and matters in their own hands. I already told y'all when we had this conversation how VA was rolling. Just off the metro station, there is a SWAT unit.
VA don't play that.
They got the vest on.
VA do not play that. And I'm not saying DC does, but VA, they don't play that.
Tolerance is way less than DC, bro. And I'm telling y'all, like, look, me and just a few co-workers just getting off the station, they over there looking like you in an interrogation room just for you tapping your smart trip.
Yep.
So make no mistake, this stupidity that y'all got going on, kill that noise, bro. Better go somewhere else with it. I'm telling y'all, it's going to get dark for you if you acting a fool in VA.
Facts.
Any city in VA,
Facts.
listen, get your stuff together, tighten up, because make no mistake, over in the DMV, things is getting crazy right now.
Crazier.
You know what I'm saying? As for everybody who was hurt, man, I hope you get yourself together, get well. As for the security, you know what I'm saying, salute to you, because you know what I'm saying, I knew the guy, you know what I'm saying, and then found out he hurt himself trying to, you know what I'm saying, his shoulder was on the verge of being dislocated.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to separate so many damn people in the mall. Yo, in the mall is crazy. And if anybody been to Pentagon City Mall, know that is not a small mall.
No.
You're dealing with multiple floors with lots of
5,
people.
6, yeah.
You seen the clips, and all you kept hearing people, the older people, just saying, this is so ghetto.
Yeah.
Look at these youngers acting a fool. Ignorance.
Yep.
Come on, man. Y'all too young to be out here acting a fool, bruh. Real talk, man.
Real talk, man.
Y'all got to get y'all stuff together, man. That's all I wanted to say first and foremost. I got to get that out the way.
Absolutely, my brother. Well, to your point, man, I'm going to say this, man. We know that it's been happening. We know that it has been happening for many, many years. Things have been going on.
Yeah.
These kids out here, man, they just running reckless.
Yeah.
And I mean, it don't seem like there's going to be no stop to it.
Yeah.
So my question is this. when that heavy hand does come down, and people start being like, "Yo, what is this? We don't recognize this."
Yeah.
Will it be a point of contention to where it's like, "Yo, what are you doing to these children?" Or will it be a point of contention of like, "Man, yeah, get them up out of here"? That's the slippery slope that we always got to deal with, my brother. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I mean. So my question to you is this: what's good for the gander is good for the goose, but at the same time, you got this, you got that.
Yep.
Do you stop it cold in its tracks and be hard on them? Or do you be like, well, just let them go? You can't just let them go, because if you let them go,
you're gonna have to be hard on them. You're gonna have to. I mean, at the end of the day, here's the theory I get from it. If we want to look at the overall outcome of more positive and negative, at least if you know, it's like the old saying: once somebody get made an example of, the rest will get the message sent. It works that way than what we got going on now. Because if you think about it, we have been chilling. We have been lenient for quite some time.
Yep.
I got news flash for everyone. It ain't working. As Kendrick would say, it's not enough.
Nope.
Because at the end of the day, if it was enough, we wouldn't have these conversations.
Oh, man.
So at the end of the day, I get what's about to happen and what's going on. Yes, feathers are going to get ruffled. It's about to get edgy.
So you're in agreement with it?
You got to.
If the heavy hand comes down, you're in agreement with it?
You got to, bro.
Wow.
You got to. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you're going to have to push. And here's another thing. You know what I'm saying? At least when you push, you could get a good direct result of what to do and what not to do. Because if you take your foot off the gas pedal, it's quite clear being lenient ain't gonna cut it, bro.
Don't cut it, bro.
Yeah. And that's the end of the day what you got to do. Right now, the way how so many kids have been out and about doing things, being reckless. When you get older, you have a little to none patience for bullshit.
Trust,
And you know, like I said, this is my personal opinion, and I'm just saying, basically, at the end of the day, if you push the needle, you're going to see something. That's the thing. If you don't push the needle in this situational scenario in general, what are you getting? Because from my understanding, we haven't been pushing the needle. And I get everybody of what they supposed to do, from the parents to the authority figures. But make no mistake, I'm pretty sure if they see such and such get arrested at a young age, or we're getting to the point that we resetting the rules. Now I'm gonna bring a chaperone in here, or we gotta put you somewhere else because basically at the end of the day you don't have the right intentions to come in a public place. Then yeah, we gotta set the bar and set the standard for individuals. Not even just me, just for anybody in general that's just trying to go to damn mall and shop. That's all you try. You trying to go to a mall and shop, and possibly may have a good time talking with the people you with.
Facts. My whole thing is this: when you start messing with the money, that's when the problem comes in. That's when the problem commences, because when you start messing with the dollars, and people like, man, I don't want to go to the mall because, man, I'm afraid something crazy gonna happen. This is exactly. See? And you know what, baby sis, I'm gonna tell you this. Check it out. Union Station used to be like that.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was coming up, Union Station used to be with all the gangs and everything. Everybody used to go there to rustle up the shit.
Yeah.
Not no more. They shut that shit down in Union Station. You got people coming in from all parts of the country coming up in there.
Dressed up. It's a whole, the diversity has definitely changed over at Union Station. I seen it.
Okay. So man, I ain't trying to come here, man, deal with nobody, deal with these youngers messing around, having a fight, having a hood fight or whatever like that.
Yeah,
when you get to a certain point, man, you like, man, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, get off of that.
Yeah.
I only got one little commentation on that.
Yeah, what's good, Fee?
We gotta look at it like that. Will, like, if we don't, as a people, we don't get in front of it, it cuts us off from like doors that are open.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Union Station. I go in Union Station every day to work.
Yeah.
And it's not our people really that's making the the big bucks.
Right.
So whatever they're down there ruffling, making fuss, making fight. the kids gotta understand you shutting out generational income possibly.
Yeah.
They don't understand. See,
You know what I'm saying?
Afib, good point and good question.
Yes.
They don't understand that.
Yeah.
When I was 16 and 17, I didn't understand that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Until I got older.
Yeah.
To understand and to represent and be like, damn, well, hold up a minute, man. This ain't
a fact.
doing nothing. This ain't bringing me nothing. This ain't bringing nobody anything. What you trying to prove?
Yeah, see, and that you know, and that comes with the age also, because to some extent, you know, tunnel vision versus the domino effect and long-term vision. Now, here's the thing. As for playing and having a good time, it's one thing, but intentionally and creating violence and wreaking havoc in public places
Man,
is totally unacceptable.
totally unacceptable.
And then this is where the domino effect come into play.
Yes, sir.
When that individual and that kid gets arrested, and then they talk. Now you wonder who's the parents, or where did this come from? Because clearly, you know, now you're doing track records. Now you got to see if this is a repeated behavior.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Why is there repeated patterns? These bad habits. You know, who kid is this? How was this created? See, it's a domino effect that goes and trends down.
And with that,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I always say,
Yeah.
to a certain extent, you can blame the parents, but I feel like it's the surroundings. too.
Yeah.
The environment.
Yeah.
Some of these kids come from two-parent homes, get everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
and
Yes.
Still and be thugs.
Yeah. So-
People they hang around too.
Touche.
I feel like all the parents should be blamed for their behavior.
Nah.
It should be looked at, but
Right.
to a certain extent, it's like the parents are doing all they can sometimes,
Yup.
and the kids still want to be out
Facts.
there
Good.
and be doing all this crazy.
That's
Good
a
stuff,
fact.
B. And to her point, and I'm gonna say this real quick, man. I had good friend to this day. He grew up, and I ain't put his name out there or nothing like that because
Right.
you know he's real successful right now. He was in Bowie, man. Grew up with two parents, man. Father's a doctor, mom was a painter. Still was out there hustling. Went to jail.
Yeah. Wow.
And you think, man, bro, I would love to have had your life.
Wow.
I would have loved to sit back and be like, yo,
I mean-
oh my God. But those kids feel like they need to live this life to prove something.
Yeah, you don't, bro.
And you don't.
Hey, 2025, like I got news for you. If you moving like that, you're seeing the world backwards, bro. You gotta understand, people who didn't have a fucking choice
Bruh.
did what they did because
Bruh.
they didn't have a choice. There's a difference between not having options and having options. If you are getting the utmost treatment, the last thing you need to be doing is going the opposite way of the treatment that you are getting. And it don't make you a bad person. If anything, it makes you a great person. You're resetting the blueprint for the future.
Yep.
That's the thing that a lot of kids are not understanding. Don't let what other and I got news for you. And here's a little quick message before we switch the topic. Anybody that is discrediting any individual who has two parents, who is living a good life, that ain't your fucking friend.
Thank you.
I don't care if it's name calling, roasting. That is not your friend if they can't respect the fact that you're getting the utmost treatment
know
from your
what?
parents
Let me
and trying to give you the best.
Brother, let me tell you something before we go. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. When I was coming up, and I give you a quick story, quick uptown Northwest story and whatnot. You know, as you know, my parents were immigrants. My father was African, my mom was Jamaican. Both had like 2 jobs, right? And we was living in Columbia Heights and shit, right?
Right.
You know, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We got jealousy from the community because we was we was a 2-parent household. They looked at us and they was like, man, why she got a man? You hear me?
Wow.
Look down on my mother.
Wow.
Why she got a man? And I ain't got no man. I got 5 goddamn kids.
The bitterness.
Dog.
The jealousy.
So
Yeah.
that manifested in many ways. My parents was like, nah, man, we out of here. Worked hard, got a 3rd job, sent us to Catholic school, man. Get the hell up out of here. We got a house, was like, get the hell up out of here. So what do you do when the community doesn't even look at that and respect that, my brother?
I'm not even gonna lie.
What
man.
do you do?
You got to get up out of there, man.
Okay.
And that I don't get mad at celebrities or individuals when I put on for the city and now I left. You call me whatever you want. I did the right thing for myself.
Yep.
I represented what I came from.
Yep.
Now I'm out. Anybody else who's mad about that, you're stubborn. You're stuck in your ways.
Yep.
You have to figure that out for yourself.
Yep.
Can't get mad at the next individual for moving forward. We got to stop that. Seriously, y'all. But on another note, because what you were saying right there, there was a lot of April Fools in that community who was discrediting what was taking place in that moment in time.
These are facts.
Yeah. Now, to fast forward,
Yes, sir.
Everybody's been talking about it. Trump. For some reason, man, I ain't even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
The way how this year going on, I'm really trying to see if I could do a podcast without mentioning you, bro. Because you keep finding ways to get in the headlines,
We
bro.
can.
That's gonna be my biggest drum roll question for Trump. Can you know what quiet mean, bro? No, you don't. You don't. I lied to myself just trying to ask that question. You don't know what quiet or elaborate. Tone, go ahead, drop the city news, man. What's been going on with Trump, man?
Listen, man.
Go
City
ahead,
news, man, with Trump. But
What you do,
what, though,
man?
Let me tell you, man.
DT.
Yeah, man, you already know, man. Let me tell you something, man. Let me start it off with. But before I get to Trump, we gonna start with this little joint right here with Muriel Bowser right here, and I want y'all to hear this out, okay?
It's because too many people aren't paying their rent. The financial strain on housing providers threatens property maintenance, security, and sustainability. In fact, DC has become a national outlier with economic vacancy.
The mayor warned of an impending affordable housing crisis if action isn't taken. Citywide, as much as 20% of tenants are behind in their rent. The new legislation would also reduce some tenants' rights when their apartment buildings are being sold.
Wow.
Yeah.
Switching up, Afib. Did you hear that, Afib?
Wow.
Did you hear that beat?
Wow.
Switching up. But guess what, though? Does she have a point, my brothers and my sister? Does she have a point? People ain't paying their rent. The rent too damn high. But guess what? In these low-income communities, the rent is just right to where you can pay.
Yeah.
So if you're not paying your shit, then what? I hate to be hard, but you know what? We gonna have to be. And we gonna have to start asking ourselves the questions, the tough questions. Is it by their fault or is it by your own? When somebody say, you know what, man, you need to pull yourself up by your bootstrap, young man, is he lying?
Nah.
Is he lying?
Nah.
The welfare queens, that shit is about to end, bruh. Generations of women on welfare, grandmother, mother on welfare. You see, I'm going to take a quick side note before I ask you the question, okay? We start in the 60s with Lyndon Baines Johnson signing that bill. And you know what Lyndon Baines Johnson said? He said, we going to have these niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years. And goddamn it, it's the goddamn truth. Blindly voting Democrat. Now, I ain't got no problem with the Democrats. I ain't got no problem with the Republicans. I told you I'm neither now. Even though I've been a goddamn a staunch Democrat for most of my life. But ain't shit changed. And ain't shit looking like it's going to change. So my question to y'all is she warranted in that fact? Should the people stand up and start taking responsibility for who they are and start doing the right goddamn thing, or continue going down this path of a shit show? Is she right or is she wrong? Now, Phoebe, you said that she's switching up, but bruh, if you run in the city, what you gonna do?
No, you gotta get some things right, man. You gotta get some things right together, and it leads back to square one. Like at the end of the day, like it looks like it can become a crutch and it can become a liability. That's what it wasn't supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, used for. I think at the end of the day, based on what's going on right now, is that some people got comfortable with a system, and now that this system, I'm not going to just say broken, it has been repeatedly going downhill because the end result hasn't been uphill. It was supposed to be helpful, but turns out like in the midst of it, people are like being comfortable with it, and that wasn't the goal, to be comfortable. It was supposed to be, hey, you know, this is okay for now, but get yourself to move forward. And apparently, people's not using this as a springboard. People is using this as a crutch. It's like holding on to it like a pillow. And that is where the reality kind of sink in. Because at the end of the day, we got to move forward, y'all. We have to, as a whole, as a unit. We gotta, springboard. And I get it. Everybody's not in the best of situations,
Right.
But also at the same time, you can't just settle either. This world is not just if the moment you start settling, bro, like just on certain things in general, that's when shit start looking crazy.
Yep.
Because then that's make you now your mindset is all you know. You feel me?
But let me ask y'all something, man.
Yeah, Pete.
Y'all, I mean, not like a peacekeeper or a I'm using the word savior. But don't you think there should be someone in the community to kind of like lessen the blow for these type of situations?
Absolutely,
Yes.
Afiz.
All right, they're gonna put people out because they're not paying their rent. But when they put them out, who they gonna replace? It's not one of us.
No.
And
No.
it's you know who, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do y'all think about there should be the people with the money?
Bruh, they
The
pay.
community, shouldn't they be coming in and saying, hey, you know what? Let's do something because we know they're gonna kick them out, but what's gonna happen next? We know what's gonna happen. So in order to keep our power in there,
Right.
let's do this. Let's put some money together and all right, we'll pay it or we'll find a way so that it stays in the community. What do y'all think about that?
Yeah. Go ahead, Nick.
Go ahead, Tom. You go
All right,
for
man. Listen, man. Let me tell you something. We already know that, but at the same time, everybody is chopped off at the foot, bruh. There's no community leaders because the community. Every time there's a community leader that stands up and is not with them, man, they either killed or man somebody do something or the FBI do something crazy. Yeah, I said it, and you know it's goddamn true. Trayon White. The FBI and the whole nine of him getting set up. I told y'all 3 episodes ago, all of them are crooked. All of the people in the DC Council are crooked. And we're going to talk about that sidebar. We're going to talk about that when we go down there. Yeah. But my whole thing is, bro, they all crooked. You know what I feel? They don't want another mayor that's going to bring the city together like Mayor Berry did.
Wow.
That's why anybody black that comes up and be like, nah. Cut them off at the foot. Set them up. Do what they got to do. But to answer your question, Afib, brother, yes, there should be, but there isn't. Do you understand what I'm saying? There isn't, my brother. And the question is, why is not? Because everybody is afraid to stand up and say something and to do something. But the time is now. We're gonna have to come together as a people.
Yeah.
Hey, the aliens are coming. Nah, bruh. The aliens are already here. We the aliens, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So we gonna have to stand up and we gonna have to be like, man, look, this is what it's gonna be. This is where it's gonna go, and figure out a way. Because with all this that's coming down the pike, Trump, first 6 months, my man been rolling. He been rolling, dog. You want to talk about him and Joe Biden and what they was doing and blah, 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 blah. Man, hey, bruh, it ain't no comparison. My man Trump, it's like he ready to spray like John Morant did on the joint. We ain't gonna go into the next segment. But Trump has been rolling with this, but not to get off the point. Afib, I hear what you're saying. But what can we do? When they hurt our leaders, every person. Now, Mr. Moten, who I got a little problem with, and I don't know if y'all know him, a little guy who claims that he is a community activist or whatever like that. He was mad at Ted Leonsis because Ted Leonsis was going to take the Wizards across the bridge to Arlington, Alexander. Yeah.
We was just talking about
Right.
Yeah.
Ted Leonsis. And I was like, bro, man, there's people, it's gonna take the job. This is gonna take the job. Man, don't take the stadium. And I'm like, man, these kids are getting their brains are getting blown out. These girls are blah 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 blah. These blah 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 blah. And you worried about this dude taking away the goddamn team? Like what type of shit we on?
That was kind of like even focus on the biggest headline. That in general was focused on the biggest headline right there. That was just a bad look, knowing we got bigger problems to worry about than that headline of the.
And you worried about a goddamn stadium being moved and the people gonna get the job. Guess what?
Yeah,
they gonna take the subway just like they take the subway to the goddamn downtown F Street.
That is a fact.
They gonna take them right out there. Oh, it's gonna take the job.
Yeah.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah. Just on that note, Phoebe, that question that you had, I feel exactly where you coming from, and Tone is right though. Like at the end of the day, like I'm pretty sure that stepping up is not the issue. It's the end game. And when you look at the end game, at the end of the day, you know, it requires consistency, and it also requires people to, you know what I'm saying, if we in a certain situation, who can you rely on, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when that reliance does become heavy and they try to use the power and the resources, you know, it still comes down to something behind the scenes, or something may get revealed, and then next thing you know, now we sitting here scratching our head like, damn, we thought this person was this. So honestly, I would love for us to have a community leader. That's why I said this year, I called this year the year of uncharted territory.
Oh, God, yes.
Because at the end of the day, right now, we are all like walking on eggshells, mentally, economically, financially, spiritually. You name it, there is a facet or an aspect that now that we're basically on very edge with.
Yes, sir.
So when it's all said and done, you know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, we just got to get our stuff together, man. You know what I mean? So overall, in general, I would say on that note, Afib, hopefully we can. But if not, you know what I'm saying? Only time will tell.
Where are they, brother?
I'm be honest with you. Like right now, the way how things are going, it's very edgy.
Yeah,
it's very tough to.
Very edgy.
Right now, it's at to the point. Right now, it makes it look hard for you to even defend yourself.
Facts.
You don't even know what it is.
You don't.
But the way how this world has been set up, and the way how not only the culture, but the way how government and politics is playing out right now, everybody's walking on eggshells. So right now, it's like gaining trust, even getting respect. It's already an issue when those should be the main things resolved.
Yep.
But unfortunately, we in a world right now that everybody's kind of low key walking on eggshells in some aspect of their life.
Now, Nick, Antro. Now, Afib, remember you was telling me about the memes that was on Instagram or whatnot, where the people were dancing, and they was like, man, the world's going to shit, but black people just. Yeah. As long as I got my drink, as long as I got my weed, I really don't care.
Yeah.
What you think about that, bro? Is that true? Is there some truth to that? Do we care? Are we standing up? Because when I was going through downtown when they was doing the protest, I ain't see a lot of us.
I would say this.
See what I'm saying?
It's one of those cases, short term, no. Long term, yeah. And I think that's where we at right now. Like, we're not surface level, it ain't hitting us. But the details and behind the scenes, I think that's where we're going to really.
It's about to hit us.
Yeah.
I know what it is, though. It's the fact that people were saying, a lot of the black people were saying, this is coming, this. And
yeah.
Believe it.
Yeah.
And now Trump is in office.
And now this is happening, yeah.
You know, so at the.
Told y'all it was coming.
Yeah. And that's another aspect. The writing's on the wall.
Facts.
You knew it was coming.
Been on the wall.
You knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen. So one thing about I will say when it comes to us black people, when our backs are against the wall and you you know certain shit going to happen, ain't but too many options. Either we going to fight out of that shit or niggas just going to look and be like, especially if the shit is happening in front of us, but it ain't nothing happening to us immediately, we going to be like, well, I told you what the fuck was going to happen. Fuck, you want me to react? I reacted last year. I reacted 6 months ago.
Facts.
You know, we was looking crazy. We was looking wrong. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was doing interviews at one point in time, and motherfuckers was looking at us sick, deranged, or they tripping. They don't know what we talked about. At the end of the day, to black people right now, it's like a magician doing the same ass trick with the rabbit. We know the rabbit coming out the hat.
Yep.
White people the only ones still looking shocked about this shit. Oh my God, this is a beautiful rabbit. It's the same bunny rabbit. Nigga, this the Cadbury rabbit. Nigga, this nigga been here for years. We knew the shit was popping up.
Facts, bro.
We just waiting for y'all. Ta-da, nigga. We've been saying ta-da.
Yeah, for a long
23.
time.
Ta-da.
Yep,
22.
yep,
Ta-da.
yep,
21.
yep,
Now we in 25. You want me to say ta-da again? I'm tired.
Bruh.
I'm really tired.
I know
I'm
it,
sorry,
bro.
y'all.
I know it.
On that note, we're going to go to a break.
Yeah,
and when
man.
we come back, we're going to shift gears and
Yes,
we're going to
sir.
head to the entertainment field,
Yes,
y'all.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'll let you
Lot to
boys.
talk about.
Money talk in times of the essence. If you late, that's one but me, no second guessing. I'm moving away from dirty weapons. Mama lessons is seeping in. Legal money is killing a century-old kin. With me run like a slave in this age. I'm more sage if you understand and flip the page. Understand that I'm 5th century Tony T. I'm here to release this, giving the peeps what they need. I gotta keep going, I gotta keep it moving to leave a legacy. I'm moving, see how I'm moving, see what I'm using. I ride cruise never, unless that's a time with collateral rules is clever. Survival, 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 survival. Endurance, you name it, the plans, my man. Now check it.
89 wasn't even sparking. I lived in 1-bedroom apartments. Pops pounding shit was often. That rock had him bound for a coffin. Come home with me while I chill on the stoop. Laugh and just shoot the breeze. And might puff about 1 or 2 trees. Niggas talking, so you got the green. Come home with me. We'll go bump out the trunk. Getting smacked with the skunk. And the bars don't even mess with the hunts. Only thugs and knuckleheads. Coming home in a couple of months. Night boots and 1300s. This is the life we wanted. Balance and trade for brother. Here, come home with me. And the chicks they love it. Blocks they buzzing.
Like a marathon, whatever I'm on, survival instincts at the peak of the storm. No hurricane can hold me back, I'm too strong. Ancestors built this itch, I'm singing a different song. But you ain't got pride, dog, pride, dog. You hate yourself, listen to devils who dead wrong. I don't preach, not here for no speech, but believe I'm a different breed than what you see. Clearly, the rain ain't gone, I detox, now the sunshine past the bomb. It's a new day, yeah, a beautiful morning. Get the hell out of here, where gangsters is boring. Survival, 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 survival. Now check it.
Man, come on, man. Y'all niggas still talking about ice. Y'all niggas still talking about bling bling. Come on, man. What's going on, man? Wake up, Joe. Wake up, man. For real. It's real street. Real street niggas, man. DC. Getting pissed off at y'all. Right. Cause y'all ain't repping right. Real thugs don't call themselves thugs, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Survival. 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 Yeah.
Hold up. All right, so as y'all can see, your
My
boy
man.
drinking greatness right now. I can't show
Yeah,
the
man.
brand because I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, matter of fact.
But just know it's a good cold one.
Hide that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we're going to take it a step further. Hold on.
My man
Dance, go ahead,
DZ.
just pop up.
My man DZ.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Dance 3.
Yeah, no, but there you go. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all pay attention to him right here. He plays a key, valuable role in this segment that we're going to get into right
correct.
here. You know what I'm saying? The third destruction,
That's
you know.
correct.
So,
Third
this,
Desi.
you know what it is.
You know what it is.
So, you know, this is Music News 101.
Mm-hmm.
But in this case, I call it the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Yes, sir.
And y'all gladly gonna see why, as we get closer and closer, why this episode is gonna be called April Fools.
Why is it gonna be called April Fools, my
Because
brother?
it's a few fools that we gotta talk about. But before we get there, like I said, it's the good, bad, and the ugly, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, here's the good.
What's the good?
First of all, us. You know what I'm saying? First of all, it's us. Eternal is in this bitch. You know what I mean? We're going to be doing our thing right now exclusively. If y'all don't know, the Regal, Antro, Dez, Ghost, we got you. We going to hold shit down. Chase, I see you. You know what I'm saying? And of course, rest in peace, Young P, man.
rest in peace
We're
to
going to
Young
hold this down for you. But yeah, we definitely got a project coming out. It's going to be coming out summertime. It's called Everlasting. 14 songs. We're going to just hit y'all in the head, straight music, and y'all going to understand why this and us, that we have this brotherhood that has been over 15 years strong, it is what it is, and it's everlasting. We're going to leave our legacy and our imprint behind. I just
That's
definitely
correct.
wanted to make sure that gets said.
And let me add something to that point, my brother. Let me tell you something. Now, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Dez
Yeah.
to my right, man. Antro to my left, man. Ghost, you know what I'm saying? And B More doing this thing, man. Grown man, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all, I feel this in my bones, man. I feel like something gonna happen. I feel like this is better than anything that we've done before. This is a great body of work that we putting forth. Dez, man, I never heard you know what I'm saying, you rap like this. Love your style, Antro, the general, doing your thing, handling your business. You understand me? I'm gonna put it out there, man. You know what I'm saying, with the beats, with the rhymes, with the creative ability, and keep on doing what I think, man. Like I told you, man, I got gratitude for my brothers, man. I'm thankful, man, that I know y'all, man, and I'm real thankful that, man, we was able to come back and do this again, bruh. I'm telling y'all, man, this is gonna springboard us into higher heights.
Facts.
This is gonna springboard us into different things.
Facts.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling y'all, this Eternal Everlasting project is gonna be one of the greatest in the city. DMV,
Yes.
the best album in the DMV in the year 2025. And we following it up with a goddamn mixtape. And a mixtape after.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He hopped in the bag before I could get in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
So you know, we getting y'all an album and a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? And you know, and at the end of the day, like, if anybody knows us, you should know we're music rats, bro. And
Music nerds, for real.
yeah, exactly. So at the end of the day, bro, it's just like the Avengers. I'm Captain America.
Yes, sir.
You see the Regal, that's Iron Man.
I'm Tony
the one
Stark.
that popped up on the camera, Desi, you know that's Thor.
There's 3, baby.
That motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, taking out Asgard, that Thunder God, that's Desi right there. You know Ghost when he popped back up, of course that's the Hulk. And it's probably a good reason why he ain't pop up, because he's probably gonna be the Hulk on the goddamn show. So with that being said, when we all get together, we are the full-blown Avengers. So this project that we're going to be releasing is going to be exclusive, hot fire. And of course, the queen is in the joint, Bumble.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Bumblebee.
saying? Black Widow.
Many verses.
You know,
what I'm saying?
we got to call like we see we're in the Avengers
On
bag right
vibes,
here.
you know what I'm saying? On Fifth Letter,
You know
all
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah,
you
man.
know, so we're going to definitely give y'all some exclusive, hot,
Man,
fire
the best
material.
music
That's
in the
everlasting.
DMV.
You know
the
what I mean?
best music in the DMV is
You know
going
what
to be
I'm
right
saying?
here with us.
You know, so
gonna
yeah,
torch, bruh.
So you know, that's part of the good news.
Yes,
you
sir.
know, the other good news to take it on
Oh, yeah,
the
Bumblebee
Never
got something to
Coast.
say?
I'm Wonder Woman.
Ah.
Bumble trying to start
Go
Marvel
ahead.
versus DC
Wonder
over
Woman.
here. We're gonna say that conversation another day. On another good note, also I noticed, shout out to Bow Wow because he's having the Millennium Tour. I saw the people that he have up there, Amarion, Trey Songz. You know, one thing I can never take away is if and we gotta get this clear. Bow Wow has stamped his mark in the game.
Oh,
bro.
hell yeah.
A lot of y'all be trying to criticize because y'all don't hear Bow Wow
how
recently.
Can you? How can you?
No, I'm just saying there's comments that you'll see every time Bow Wow's in something or in the headlines. It's like, people that's Mr. 106, y'all. We called him that for a reason. He flooded the game hit after hit.
Him and Jermaine Dupri?
Exactly. You know what I mean? We got to call it for what it is. But shout out to him because they definitely doing it. I think yesterday they was at the State Farm Arena doing their thing. It was Bow Wow, Amarion, Trey Songz, Pleasure P, Nivea, Rick Ross was there. I know I'm missing some people. Ray J, Sammy. I don't like to miss people, but basically it was just that nostalgia feeling.
Yeah, about 20. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, for the Millennium Tour. So I definitely give credit when credit is due. You know what I'm saying, and basically the people I even named and mentioned came in the game and did their thing, respectfully so. You know what I'm saying, gave you some hits. You know what I mean. So the Millennium Tour, shout out to y'all doing y'all thing. That's the good of the music part. Now let me get to the bad.
Yeah, man.
The bad part. Hey, Drake. You know how to one up the bullshit, don't you? I saw I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you were aware, Drake dropped the Nokia music video.
Yeah, man.
And everybody, you know, I know you Drake fans is out there. And I know all y'all was just like, oh, he's back on top again. He's number one at mocking Kendrick. Yeah, that whole damn video was mocking Kendrick from Not Like Us in the damn Super Bowl. From the camera angles, from the damn girls, even the damn dances. He starts out the video mocking Kendrick's dance on Squabble Up. And then on top of it, as he get further into the video, he started mocking his dance on Not Like Us. Nigga, you failing to realize Kendrick was mocking your dumb ass from the beginning when he did Not Like Us. Every fucking little dumbass move you was doing, Kendrick just wanted to mock you. So for you to do that was a big fuck you in your own face, sir.
Pretty much, yeah.
Exactly. You know, I had the video black and white, you know what I'm saying? And over there jamming and shit, and all the girls look like it's Mardi Gras or some shit.
Yeah.
You know, so after watching that video, I was like, Drake, you moving backwards. Yeah, I was just about to get to that. You know, the owl is out the cage now, and it looked mad, by the way, too. Like, you know, once you zoom in on the camera, the owl was over. Why you had me in the cage? I'm out the whole time. I'm like, bro, y'all not Drake. What you doing? You still mad? You still Kendrick getting money on tour, bro? He overseas.
About to have the biggest tour of the year.
And people was like, oh, it should be round two. I'm letting y'all know right now.
Ain't no round two.
Ain't no round two, bro.
Nah, he done.
Ain't no round two.
So my question to y'all is this, y'all. Is Drake's career salvageable?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Is it?
Yeah.
Enough white people that like it.
Exactly. Afib said he got enough white people that like him. That may be true. Exactly.
I'm gonna be honest.
Exactly.
Can I be honest?
It's like what the brother said. He said Drake music is commercial. Like you go to the supermarket, you hear Drake music. So I don't think he's out like that. But as far as it's like us in the community, as style and critiquing, he's kind of on his way out.
He's on his way out.
In that regard.
What you think?
I'm petty. It's over.
Damn.
It's over. It's over. And you know what? I'm going to take it a step further because I think everybody forgot what today is and what tomorrow's going to be.
Yes, sir.
So, y'all know today is April 6th.
Yeah.
Good old Sunday.
Good old Sunday.
I guess everybody forgot what tomorrow is. Tomorrow is April 7th. Here you go. If you remember that goddamn date, that's exactly what Kendrick said 7 years ago when he did the Heart Part 4, and he told y'all niggas, y'all got to April the 7th to get your shit together. Sure enough, last year, J. Cole, I saw your ass sitting down and apologize. I don't want no smoke with this phenomenal artist. I can take it on the chin. You know, you go ahead and get one off. Like, Kendrick didn't need that shit. He was gonna smoke you anyway. Just the fact that you stepped out there saying you was number one for a whole year, my nigga. So it's something about, I'ma just say this. Don't be surprised some funny shit happened tomorrow. April 7th, I said it first. It's something about this date.
You think so?
You niggas been looking funny right now.
You think so?
Not to mention, I noticed the same niggas that was making that vibe and laid back, non-lyrical music. Where the fuck y'all at? I can't find y'all. I can't. Oh, it's a shift. because we got to rap. That's what it is. Now, the number one thing you supposed to do on the microphone, niggas don't want to do it.
Absolutely.
Ain't that a bitch?
Absolutely.
Niggas don't want. I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I want my ABC and I want to moonwalk here and I just want to give you a vibe. I didn't ask you to give me a vibe.
You know what's funny? Absolutely. And you know what's funny? I get it. I get the ABC 1, 2, 3 type of rhymes. I get the man, I'm this and I'm that and I'm this and I'm that. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's but all I'm saying is, man, we need to have a balance with the ish. That's all I'm saying, dog. And once you have a balance with the shit, I'm good with the shit. I ain't got no problem with it. When we was coming up, you already know, late 80s, early 90s, mid 90s, there was a balance with the shit. You had the BS, but you had the good stuff.
Yes.
Now you don't have anything.
Yes. Even in the 2000s, bruh.
Remember when, and maybe I'm going off the rails here, but remember when there was always a gospel hit record on the radio? Remember where there was always like a Mary Mary joint or like a remember, right?
Yeah.
Ain't no more though.
Yeah.
Well, I listen to gospel stations all day.
Facts.
I hear all the hits.
Facts.
Yeah.
On the regular radio.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't listen to that.
Yeah, see, it's been kind of MIA.
Ain't nothing.
But I think
nothing.
But I think that's part of the shift. Like we're getting back there. And I think that's what this shift is about. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people have been hating on Kendrick, and it's hilarious to me. You hate on a guy who stays to himself, pays homage, and puts integrity in the game. So that basically tell me that this fucking world that consider themselves loving hip hop and loving music, you have been, your comprehension skills have been fucked up for a while, and it's time to get shit back in order. You niggas need to think. That's where it starts at. That's where it ends at. The problem was you've been listening to niggas that haven't make you think. You just been vibing, taking the shortcut out of life. I got news for you. There's nothing wrong with that. But when it's too much of it, then it becomes a problem. And it leads to what Tony is saying. There is no balance. Speaking of no balance, I'm glad you said that, because we talked about the good and the bad. Now here comes the ugly. And all I got to say is 2 words when this comes this ugly. Yep, you know what it is. And I'm going to take the peaceful route, but I'm going to do it respectfully. Kanye West, come on down to the podium, sir. Come on, line your ass up on the podium, sir.
Man, come on, man, listen.
No. I got to bring him to the podium. I need to introduce him right.
Hold on.
It's the fuck boy. The number one nigga who want to put on the KKK outfit.
Hold on. To your point.
Let's hop in that bag.
Afeeb, to your point, Desi, Bumblebee, listen. You know what I found out?
Go ahead.
That actually wasn't a KKK robe. It was the ancient Moors. Kanye be leaving little breadcrumbs for y'all. It wasn't a KKK robe. I'm not capping for him. Everybody think I'm capping.
Yeah.
I'm not capping for him.
Go ahead.
Political, you know.
But you gotta be. But it wasn't a KKK robe, y'all. I'm sorry. It was.
Sis Tone's still trying to save him.
If you do your If you do your research, that's what the ancient Moors used to wear during Easter and
fuck the costume.
All right.
What the nigga say? Answer that question. Can you vouch for what the nigga said though? Yeah. I don't give a fuck what you wearing, nigga. What the fuck you say out your mouth? I'm that nigga. Support that. Now answer that question. Was that good? Was it good to talk about Jay and Beyonce's kids and validate it? Me and Kim Kardashian, it was a mistake for me to have a kid with her, and I'm jealous. I'm jealous of Kendrick Lamar. Drake is 1,000 times better than Kendrick. Oh, ain't this the same nigga last year who was talking about the elimination of Drake? Oh, ain't this the same nigga who was so geeked to jump on the Like That remix? You know we gotta take this pussy nigga out, Dot. You know we gotta get the hooligans in here. Shut the fuck up, yay. Yeah, he said that. This is the cornball y'all support. This the cornball y'all support. I'm 50 in the clip. I'm him. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. When I see you acting funny, I'm gonna be the first nigga to laugh at your ass. I don't care about I found out what Kanye is, and it's gonna. If you a Kanye fan, it's gonna hurt your feelings. But guess what? The truth is the truth, my nigga. You can love it or hate it, but you damn sure going to respect it when it's that city convo. Hey, and newsflash for you: Kanye West is an attention whore. I guess you ain't get the message. The documentary gave you a little bit of the blueprint, and he also said it in songs of, you know, you can't tell me nothing. When I wait till I get my money right. He told us. He told us. But you know what we did? As the culture, we supported that. It was we thought he was speaking for us, right? You know. Then the nigga always started working with Adam Levine and shit. Start moving funny. Start giving us the big fuck you. He said to the culture, "Fuck you." Not to mention, he can't even get his Bully project out. Apple wasn't even having this shit. So the nigga tried to slide in World War III. I ain't even hear this shit. But the moment I saw his track list, killed me. I swear I was dying laughing. This nigga tried to spell freedom, not realizing if you a smart nigga based on his writing, it says Free Diddy. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Yeah, when you do your homework and your research, niggas ain't stupid, bruh. Keep playing yourself. And y'all will support this nigga. Every time you get a project, you know your favorite support be, he's a...
Antro. Antro, listen. Here's what I'm saying, though.
Go ahead, save him.
Dez know what I mean. You understand what I'm saying? Bumblebee know what I'm saying. And Antro and Afib know exactly what I'm about to say. Now, when I talk about separating the art from the artist, as we spoke about last week, this is something that we all must do. Dez, what was your favorite Kanye West album?
I really don't have a favorite.
Yeah, you would.
Kanye, he was really in my playlist. I'm really serious. So,
everybody got their preference, you know?
He wasn't really in my playlist.
So
like nothing
Tone. So again, Tone.
All right. What was your favorite Kanye record?
Mine's? Let's take it back to College Dropout.
Okay. All right. Bumblebee.
Graduation.
Right. Afib.
I don't know albums, but Jesus Walks.
Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, we all can pinpoint a time where Kanye inspired us. Let's separate the art from the art.
Not necessarily inspiration. I just like songs.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was some fire songs.
Yeah, he did have some fire. Okay. He did have some fire songs.
Okay, which one, Dez?
This joint where
Dez about to be on Jeopardy the way he move here. Boom, boom, boom. Dez, don't.
What's the joint? That little dance joint that he came out with.
Gold Digger?
The Gold Digger?
Nah, not the Gold Digger joint.
Yeah, we're going to be here for a minute.
Yeah.
Tone, we'll look it up. And Tone, what's your point?
I forgot.
Okay.
But,
what's your point, Tone?
So my point is this, y'all.
The good, the bad, the ugly.
Good, the bad, you got to take some of the good with the bad. Now listen, we already know that he's on a promotion tour. Now, we already know that the Black Robe wasn't necessarily a KKK outfit. Okay, let's cut him some slack. Mental health is something that's extremely important in our community. We already know. That's why I say this. I feel
like if you keep excusing stuff, then they keep coming with this thing.
Absolutely, B. But what I'm saying is this. In this game, eternal, we all gonna have to keep each other like, yo, hey homie, hey, don't do that. We always gonna have to have somebody that's gonna be able to check us. Mm-hmm. Hey, Dez, man, hey, go ahead with that. Mm-hmm. Hey, Antro, hey, I don't like you doing that. Mm-hmm. Nobody is gonna get so big in the head to where it's like, man, we can't talk to them. Man. Kanye has a lot of yes people around him. Oh, you're a genius. You're this. Oh my God, I can't believe you said this. Oh my God.
His own song. on.
Yep.
Until I get my money right. Then
Absolutely.
he tell me. So even if they coming at him telling them shit, he don't care because he is who
He is who he is.
Man, you buying this record, man.
Okay.
He buying this record. He's saying fuck you. Call a spade, nigga. The reason why I'm calling it like this is because it's a repeated pattern with this motherfucker. This nigga, every time he crash out, he drop an album. You need to crash out in order to drop an album. It's the most ridiculous shit I ever heard in my life.
True.
You act like you can't do a damn promo.
I hear you.
No, you letting it fly. I ain't. I told you how I feel about that nigga.
I'm not letting it fly.
You
But I
trying
tell
to
you what,
separate.
I'm not, you got to separate the art from the artist, bro.
Hey, so who the person?
You got to, bro.
Hey, I want y'all to understand something. When that person makes a song and a record, and you hear the same thing come out their mouth, and it don't match. You know what you telling that person? You a fake. You a fraud, nigga. You don't even stand on business. And as a person who listens to the music, you, out of all people, should know your inspiration. And I told you how I feel about this. And I'ma up the notch up. If my favorite rapper is on some bullshit, it's fuck you too, nigga. Cause I was that same fan that believed in your lyrics, that believed in your rhymes. When it's real, you could tell. You could see it in their eyes. Go ahead, see if you can make niggas believe those lies. Nigga, time. I'm too fucking old to be playing the separate game. Oh, you could dance and do whatever when you out in the club, but then all of a sudden when you come around, you a fake ass nigga. Stand on yours, nigga.
Bro.
Talk about that.
Bro.
The fuck is we talking about?
Bumblebee. Our women do it all the time.
And look where they at.
Our women do it all the time. Hold on. Our women do it all the time. Hey, man. They in the club listening to, man, you a bit, you a this, you a that, you a blah, blah, blah. Oh, I like the beat. I like the beat.
Yeah.
Call a black woman something and see where that gets you. So our women do it all the time. We separate the shit from the shit. Now most women. Bumblebee. Most women ain't going out talking about something. They gonna be twerking at the red light. I ain't got no ain't no nigga, I got me. But they in the joint blasting that shit though. Yeah. So they separate that shit from the shit.
A lot of them feel like
and see,
I think with the separating the bitch and hoes and all that stuff, they don't feel like it applies to them. If a nigga is coming directly to you saying you're a bitch,
no.
And
Bumblebee.
Hold on. But Tone, this is where you messing up at.
How?
I'm talking about that nigga rapping.
We separated all the time.
I don't give a fuck about what he talk about the other niggas.
We separated all the time.
Kanye. So you meant to tell me everything Kanye saying is cool?
No.
I'm talking about Kanye West. I can give a fuck what is being said.
Is everything that Sexy Red says
I'm talking
is
about
cool?
Kanye West.
Is everything that Sexy Red says is cool?
I don't like Sexy Red either. What the fuck is you talking about?
Is everything that Glorilla says is real?
I don't like.
Dog, they the hottest in the game right now.
I don't care, and I don't like that shit either. Yeah. You're Tone.
Me neither.
At the end of the day, Kanye, honestly, you not standing on business. I don't want to hear that musical genius shit. That's just me. I told you where I stand at. I'm an artist first and a fan second. And at the end of the day, if you say something, stand on it, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what you think. Those days of Kanye being a fucking genius is out the window for me. Because at the end of the day, you would do whatever it takes when you on that fucking camera and say the most goofiest shit in the world. You think it's cool for a nigga to say Free Diddy? You think it's cool for a nigga to wear a swastika? Fuck is you talking about? Disrespecting people. I don't give a fuck, bruh.
You know the ancient swastika?
Yeah.
You know about the ancient swastika?
Yeah, it's reappropriated.
Yeah. That shit is not flying, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know where it came from?
Go ahead.
Do you know where it came?
Go ahead.
Do we know where it came from? Now the Germans took it and reversed it, and now it became a symbol of white supremacy. But it wasn't that in the beginning. Afeef, talk to him.
Yes. Okay.
Tell him.
I get with the word nigga.
Yeah, but I get where Ancho's coming from.
Thank you.
The artists and
yeah.
So I think there is a fine line between separating the artist and the music. It's like
I'm not
going past the threshold at this point.
Exactly. Your legacy dead, nigga. That's the problem. The problem is at the end. The is, at the end of the day, a lot of motherfuckers who used to support a nigga who was talking for them, for the culture back in the day, it's slowly dying down. I said this once and I'll say it again. 2025 is going to be a wake-up call for a lot of niggas, because when that fucking Diddy trial pop up and y'all hear about all the goofy, illegal shit that was said, and I ain't even hopping my bag about Terrence Howard and the interview. I ain't hopping that bag.
Yo. Speaking of,
I ain't even hopping that bag
would you like to hop in the bag right now?
We got a couple minutes. All I'm gonna say is
Howard shit. Go.
All I'm gonna say is
to be continued.
Yeah, it definitely would be a to be continued. But on a lot of you niggas is in the hot seat. A lot of you niggas is in the hot seat. And I said it once and I'll say it again. I don't give a fuck if it's my favorite artist, nigga. If I find out you did something illegal or something that's sickening and disgusting, you will have a null and void in my eyes in the hip-hop game and all the fucking hits you did. That's why I'm looking at you niggas with a fucking extra microscope, because all the shit you said when niggas was yay high trying to figure out where the inspiration. When niggas ain't had nothing else but music. Y'all made it seem cool based on the upbringing that we was thinking alike. We was similar. We was on the same pace. Just for us to get to the finish line and find out the whole time while you was rapping us, when you was off the camera, you was on bullshit. The dark, deep rabbit hole bullshit. I got a clip for you niggas. On that note, we're gonna go to a break. And when we come back, I'm hiding this goddamn drink that I got, so we're going to go into the sports section, y'all. Holla at us.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
GAT. We should let them know this on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these bitches on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these niggas on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these bitches on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop.
Stumping on these haters, pockets deep like a crater. Bitch, I'm grinding hard like a skater. One of that 4-5 with that laser. 45, what they want for. Bodies on a bitch like a Moore. Hit that nigga like 9 times, then I stare it off like Jeff Gordon. Pulling out stats cash, cause I'm ballin' hard like Michael Jordan. Toting around that hammer. Thunder God, call me Thor. High like Asgard, Speed Demon, NASCAR, swag high like NASA, countdown, blast off. I'm going hard, I'ma wreck that, drink that pussy juice for my breakfast, playing and moves like I'm playing checkers. Don't even talk to hoes, I just text them. Get that money wild and I'm flexing. Check her ass, bitch, I just sassed it with that old swag. Old money in that old bag with that black flag.
We should let them know niggas on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these bitches on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these niggas on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these bitches on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop.
Look. To be honest, I'm something like a legend. On a scale of 1 to 10, well, I'm something like 11. I'm something like heaven, I be the best. Doing my thing, not caring who next. Ain't fucking show off, I do confess. Always the more and nevertheless, I just get it poppin', I ain't stopping ever. Be the hottest out, never mind the weather. That's just what comes with summer, but I'm here all year round. Yes, even in the winter, it's still no cooling down, except for the ice that I wear in my chain. Put on your lows cause I'm bringing them out. Tell me exactly, can you do the same? That's what I thought, so just humble your mouth. You take the cake for being fake. Talking about me, just step up and wait. Tired of the doubts, lies, hate. I guess it just come with the money I make.
We should let them know these niggas on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these bitches on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should let them know these niggas on the block, still hating on the block. Better stop. We should should let them know. These bitches on the block still hating on the block. Better stop, better stop.
If you know me, you know how I go. That's good tree and bad hoes. That's fresh clothes and new shoes. They call me Bob and I keep it too. Yep, I'm a fool, ex-blackout. You want water, max out. I fuck your bitch till she pass out. She want cash, she asked out. Wait, let me cool it, cause my mob, we be the truest. We got case pumps and Rugers. Niggas stunt, we will do you. Look, GSC the movement, so fuck them dudes you talking about. Cause I can give a goddamn flying motherfucker about them. Asked me about them dudes the other day and I said fuck about them. Went around they way the other day and started busting at them. Man, a nigga high as shit, you know I keep that pack. If you see me on the block, niggas know I keep that strap. Cause
we should let them know. These niggas on the block still hating on the block. Better stop, better stop. We should let them know. These bitches on the block still hating on the block. Better stop, better stop. We should let them know. These niggas on the block still hating on the block. Better stop, better stop. We should let them know. These bitches on the block still hating on the block. Better stop, better stop.
Yo, what's good, man? We still here, episode 109.
Yes,
you know, this is April Fools. Now, y'all know in the sports segment, first of all, before I can get to any sports,
What's that?
know, congratulations to Alex Ovechkin.
Alex Ovechkin.
He's #1 in goals all time.
All time. He beat
Yes.
Wayne Gretzky, sir. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Now, that's one thing we can talk about
Yes.
with Tim Leonsis.
Yes.
He was a damn good owner with the hockey team.
Yeah, the Caps.
Now, with the basketball. With the hockey team.
Yes.
Let's go.
Yeah, shout out to the Caps.
Shout
man.
out.
You know what I'm saying? Because we are looking great
We are
right
looking
now.
great right
Hopefully,
now.
we could come with the Stanley Cup with that. That'd be great. He
And
got-
shout out
Yes.
to 106.7 The Fan. Once again, I told y'all, you
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying? I call him up and we talk about this guy. I say, I be like, yo, man, you know, I call in the sports radio all the time. This kid, hey, man, my man Antro, man, he a Baltimore Ravens fan for DC. Oh, well, how you do that? I said, man, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? But we'll talk to him. Tell him to call in. 106.7 The Fan. My man Cakes, you already know what's up, yo, my man.
I'm gonna pull up one day. One day, just
Between
to
6 and 10
just
in the morning.
man, the post promo.
Early tip.
But also, we do have the shout out to the ladies right now. UConn and South Carolina, they playing.
Yeah.
For the championship. I'm rooting for the Huskies. I'm a UConn fan, so I'm hoping the Lady Huskies can pull this off. Also for the guys,
Paige Bukers.
Yeah,
Bukers.
man, she should go straight to the draft after this. Me personally,
4 years.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
go.
get it, bro. And you know,
But isn't it funny before you go on that they could actually make more money doing the NIL in college than they can in the pro sports?
Yo,
Isn't
that always been a head scratcher to me. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, when you look at the numbers, it's I ain't gonna lie.
They can get millions in college, but they can't get millions in the WNBA.
WNBA, y'all moving backwards.
Yo.
Bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Cause some of your best players don't even be having $1 million contract. I ain't gonna I'm a side swipe because that's another issue. But also, shout out to Florida and also shout out to Houston. They will be playing tomorrow in the NCAA championship. I don't know who I got, but both of those teams have been playing their ass off, and they definitely show why they was #1 through their region.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because I saw both games. Florida fucked around and came back. And I saw the other game. I thought Duke had it in the bag.
Me
and
too.
Houston was not rocking.
Cooper Flag and them, they wasn't rocking with it, man. Speaking of Cooper Flag, who's projected to be the #1 draft pick in the NBA draft in a couple of months. It was said that he wants to go back to school, and you know why? The reason why he wants to go back to school?
What's that?
He don't want to play for us. We are possibly going to get the #1 draft pick. The Wizards is, and he was like, man, I don't want to play for them no.
Oh, he said
I'm gonna go back to school. I don't want to play for y'all.
Oh, he said that,
bro.
Yeah, I got to get the research on that,
bro.
I don't think Coop said that,
bro.
Yo.
He was like, nah, I'm playing for them.
So
cool. If they get the #1 draft pick, I'm going back to school. 106.7 The Fan. You holler at me, man. Tell me if that's true.
Hey, man, that's gonna be crazy if that's the case.
Isn't it?
Wow, Coop, that's crazy. I will say, all right, now we into professional. Basketball. Right now, we are at the last stretch. Everybody's right now trying to get that playoff spot before they get the ball rolling, so it's getting serious. The East is already mostly lined up. This West is crazy, bro. It's like 1 minute somebody there, and the next minute move on down.
It's so close.
Yes, it's really musical chairs in the West, man. So I'm definitely looking forward for the playoffs. Make no mistake, I don't even know what's going to happen right now. Shout out to my squad. We on a 5-game win streak. You know what I mean? We cooking, you know. As you can see the person on the right, you know, Loaded Lux voice. Emotional.
Nah, man. It's not about being emotional, bro.
Emotional.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about it. You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it.
Oh, well, I mean.
We can talk about you being born and raised in D.C., South PG, and you a Golden State Warriors fan. We could talk about this all day. I put up the post. It's over 1,000 views now. Yeah.
And I also see a guy.
And your wife is a Cowboys fan.
Yes. And I also see a guy who think if you're born and raised demographically, you should be entitled to that team. And that's not how the world works, sir.
We talk about this all the time.
I'm sorry. Your world and my world would never be on the same plateau on that. But since we're talking about the Warriors,
let's talk about it.
Okay, I want to talk about what you said when we made the trade. You said Jimmy Butler was going to move the needle. Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry, we was at the 9th seed before we made before they was off there, we was the 9th seed before we made the trade.
Okay.
Once we made the trade, this guy over here on my right was so confident, so arrogant. Oh, this trade that Jimmy Butler, it doesn't do anything for Golden State. They ain't moving the needle. But then all of a sudden, we're 20-2 when Curry and Butler play together. Oh, side note, we just moved up into the 4th seed in the playoffs. It's amazing how you could go from 9 to 8 to 7 to 6 to 5, and now we have 4, possibly on the verge of getting 3. So we've been rising since this trade happened. Mr. Regal over here said the damn trade didn't move the needle. So you might want to speak early, sir, before I get hop in my next bag about my Warriors.
Listen, let me tell you something.
Still don't think it don't move the needle?
No. Let me tell you something right now. It don't move the needle. You know why? Because y'all needed a big anyway. Y'all needed a big. Now, if y'all got a big, a serviceable big, then this is what we're talking about. But Golden State does not have a big, so y'all not gonna get too far in the playoffs. That small ball has been X'd out. It don't work no more. It don't work no more.
Hey, you know,
Draymond can't play the center, and y'all think y'all gonna win the damn thing. It's not gonna work. Even though Draymond, shout out to Draymond, still gonna send you the stuff on the podcast.
Defensive player
I love
of the
your
year.
Podcast, defensive player of the year.
Defensive
you my
player
man.
of
You
the
the
year,
person
man.
that stirs the drink.
Yeah.
Y'all
hearing this,
Curry
right?
the sugar.
Y'all
Curry
hearing
the
this, right?
sugar. But you the dude that stir the drink.
Yeah, you hear
and
this
Draymond,
nonsense?
you always know I supported you. I like Draymond. Draymond I like. Everybody else, man, you know you can cut the deck on.
Oh my goodness, this guy here.
You heard me.
We don't have a big.
You don't.
We don't have a. Hey, you know what's funny? You know, I heard that 2 years ago.
It's not gonna push the needle, Nick.
We didn't have a big 2 years ago, and we won the championship. So again, with the same old washed up ass narratives and excuses y'all keep making, I need y'all to lock and load, get your false narratives together, because make no mistake, and I'll be the first to say it, I'm letting you know now, if Warriors win this motherfucking championship this year, that'd be number 5 for Steph. That would be considered in my eyes the greatest point guard to ever play. So you better get your receipts together, and you better lock and load.
I told you, Magic Johnson won 5, dog.
Oh yeah, I'm here to let y'all know.
The owner of the Washington Commanders, Redskins, man. Man, listen, bro. Magic was the best that I ever seen. The best that I ever seen, and you know it. 6'9", 240, running down the court, doing behind the back passes, doing all types of stuff. He could play all 5 positions, doing this damn thing. I ain't never seen nothing like Magic Johnson, Irvin Magic Johnson, and I never will. And I don't give a damn what you say.
Damn.
And Magic Johnson could lock you up. Steph Curry can't lock you up. I told you. If we talk about errors, Steph Curry couldn't play with the boys in the 90s. Steph Curry couldn't play in the 80s, bro.
Quick question.
Isaiah Thomas was tough. And he was the smallest guy.
I'm going to help you. Notice what Tone just said? He said there's never been a player like Magic Johnson.
Ever.
But there's never been a player like Steph Curry.
Okay.
All right. Just pipe that down a little bit. Just chill down, young fella.
The three-point
you never
game,
seen anything like
Steph. The three-point game wasn't that big in the 80s and 90s.
You never seen anything like Steph.
It wasn't that big.
Steph get another ring. Cha-ching. He going to have to backpedal on them receipts.
Well.
On that note, y'all, we'll be back, and I'm going to drop the quote of the day. You heard?
Yes, sir.
I'm vegan.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm locking on these lyrics to try and get this song together and get these lyrics together.
Hey, we should do a song like that.
What you thinking?
I got an idea.
Somebody murder. I lock in when I pop in. With me and Antro, y'all know we won't be boxed in. We going in, we on one. Got the battery charged up, it's all fun. Get yourself together, you and your boo. Come through, we gon' turn up, do what you do. If you coming with the drama, here's what you do. Stay home, and that's on period, poo. Tell me who you know to do it like this. Get your back off the wall, you really can't deny this. Laying on the back of dummies like a ventriloquist. I'ma ball out hard, Antro got the assist, yeah. And it's going up, you should see all the drinks that we pouring up. It's a lot more people showing up. If you think you know now, let me tell you, you don't know enough.
Till I lock out.
What do that mean?
Let me explain now. Eyes on the prize, can you hear me now?
I'ma get it, no doubt.
I'ma lock in till I lock out.
What do that mean?
Let me explain now. Eyes on the prize, can you hear me now?
I'ma get it, no doubt.
I'ma lock in till I lock out. Ball hard all season, no lockout. Still grinding, know it's on the paper route. See the ladies and the cougars on the prowl. I play hard, flagrant with the fouls. Low key, got the charm and a baby smile. Welcome to the jungle, it's hella wild. The wolves about to howl, this line about to growl. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Tryna get that Jill Scott, now back to you. Yeah, I'm a fool and I ain't gon' lie. I just improvise and this on the fly. Mount on cloud 9, you living proof. Grown and sexy, you are the truth. Move it slow mo, chop the screw. Let's make a movie, tryna clear the room. Candy zoom, money I'm getting. Reach for the stars, no more sitting. See what I'm smoking, see what I'm sipping. See what I'm falling for, and I ain't even tripping. I'm in that Drake Kendrick zone. Good kid, man, city that's so far gone. Scratch that, polar opposites, the opposite end. You out, okay, but guess what time it is? I'ma lock in till I lock out.
What do that mean?
Let me explain now. Eyes on the prize, can you hear me now?
I'ma get it, no doubt.
I'ma lock in till I lock out.
What do that mean?
Let me explain now. Eyes on the prize, can you hear me now?
I'ma get it, no doubt.
Yo. Hopefully y'all enjoyed yourself, you know, on episode 109. April Fools.
Yes,
we had to talk about a few of them.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If you know.
This is going to be his favorite line right here. You know what I'm saying? The quote of the day, man, is don't compromise your morals over money.
Thank you.
I stand on it, man. Don't compromise your morals over money.
Never.
Listen, man, there's always a will and a way to get things, and you don't have to compromise your morals to get it, man. On that note, I'm over here with the Regal.
All day, every day.
I be Antro. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 109 is completed. Do y'all take notes to the quote? And what's those 3 words, Tone?
Hey, brother, we preparing for greatness.
Y'all know what it is. We out of here.
I'm just gonna be honest. Oh, we ain't really fucking with ya.